So this is a review of my Krups coffee grinder and my Chefman Barista Pro espresso machine. I like both of these together because I really enjoy drinking my coffee in the morning and my lattes from Starbucks or from Foxtail or Lineage. But I don't like having to pay, $8 every single time. And, a month in, even though this is about $250 and this is about $50, it pays for itself really. The only complaint I would have about either of these is that this area to put a cup is a little bit small on the Chefman, but I can always brew it here and move it to a larger container later. I really like it with the oat milk. I do a little bit of the Planet Oat unsweetened because it's 45 calories and foam spell. And then I do a little bit of creamer for the flavoring. I like it best with a low acidity coffee. I wanted to have my own grinder to go with my coffee machine so that my coffee was fresh and that I had the best flavor, because the best flavor coffee is one that you grind or have ground pretty recently. So you take the beans, you put it in, close this container, the coffee grinds go into this little area right there, so they don't go everywhere, which is really convenient. You set it to the level coarseness that you want, and you can play around with the level. I like it like that. So you can see the little line is in between the two dots. This is the finest, that is the coarser, and then when you turn it, you'll see a 3. It goes a little bit coarser that way. So I played around a little bit to see what level I needed for my espresso. You want an espresso that is ground where it's kind of the consistency of table salt. Too powdery and it's not going to give a good pour or a good flow down. I took some of my Fresh Market coffee that I ground in Fresh Market and I compared the consistency. It's like table salt. And I put it in at the lowest or the tiniest particle size and then went up from there. You can see what I have now. It's pretty similar, but it's right there pretty much in between that little dot and the tail. But in order to get this to work, I'll show you. I put this little level down like that. I like to set it to extra foam. I click single. In the way that you prep it, you have this little cup. I like to do the double shots. It measures it for you, pat it in, and then you can put it in a little container there. The coffee starter, which is very convenient. This cup holds about 2 servings worth, and it's pretty much the biggest thing I can fit in with it, unfortunately. This little guy, I click like that. It will stop automatically when it's either out or it's reached between 2 and 3 cups. And it grinds into that little area. I don't like to keep my coffee ground for more than 24 hours, so that was pretty much just a little bit of a waste to show. But you can see that my coffee is brewing right now, or has finished brewing. I'm gonna do another single latte because I had already put the double scoop in there. You can see that it's going, fills up and foams, and this will be very, very close to overflowing for me. Once this is completely used up, I like to use a little straw cleaner to clean it out. If I have any that's left over, then I will just take this out of the little area that it comes in, and I'll put it in the fridge, and then I can clean it whenever I'm done with it. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I like this brand of coffee to go with it. It's low acidity. I also like the Volcanico coffee. And then the Fresh Market Kona coffee is really, really good. And the Rainforest, I think it's like Rainforest Guatemala or something coffee. But I'm a huge fan, and for anybody who seems like they're getting Starbucks more than a couple times a week, or any other type of coffee more than a couple times a week, I would 100% tell you, yeah, it's about a $300 investment, but you're gonna probably get that money back in the first month or 2 of using it if you consistently go and get coffee for yourself or for your friends or for your family. I just wish that I would have done this a lot sooner. I will say this did not have a plasticky smell. This did. So I ran it about 20 times outside because I have pet birds, and the plasticky, Teflon-y smell is bad for them. It can actually kill your pet birds. So once I ran it about 20 or 30 times outside, the smell was completely gone. and I don't have any type of weird taste in my coffee, and I'm very pleased with how everything went.
Here's my review of the espresso maker. Clear directions of how to use everything in the manual. It has everything's marked 1 cup and 2 cup. This is your frother. My water tank, it just lifts up and I filled it. Once it's on, you can just lift the lid and fill it. What's neat about this, you can select here from standard to extra froth and what you like to attach it. All you do is there's a little connection in there. You just set that in. It snaps into place. This is easily to clean. This pops out as well for easy cleaning. We've been using this a lot and have really enjoyed it, and it's been doing a fabulous job. I have my ground coffee in there. Put that into there. Come up here, and once you're on the left side of it, you'll feel kind of like lock in there. You bring it to the lock position right there. Once that's there, I'm just going to take my coffee cup, put that under there. Whoops. And I have to bring my frother nozzle up. That's important to do. And I just dropped that a tad here for you. When you turn the button on, it will shut off after 20 minutes of non-use. You have your 3 items to choose from. Your espresso, your cappuccino, latte. You can add extra froth as well, and the clean button. You also have a single double dose. Show you each of those. Once that's on there, once your milk is set, the nozzle's correct. Once you have water in there. Oh, by the way, this is the scooper for scooping out your coffee, packing it down. And I'm going to go latte, double. Hit the button only once. Those modes will add That's a really cool part. I love the black and silver. It's about 12 inches high. Sits nicely under a countertop. Drawing water from the back as well, of course, running through. Yeah, this machine has been really used a lot. Everyone selects their favorite type of drink. And with fresh ground coffee, works really, really nice. And that's all what's to it. And there's your cup. Leave that finished dripping there. Just lift this nozzle up here some. Take this out. You see this. This does a really good job. So this has been really a neat machine. And like I say, you got your doses there that you can choose from. Your clean feature as well. I love the black. I love the silver. I love how it makes everything, and the frothing's extra cool, having the ability to choose that. You can also, which is really cool, for any item that you make, if you wanted to add froth, you could do that. You just hit the button, hold it, and it would turn on, and then you hit the button again to turn it off. So really been handy and has worked well, has held up well, and still is making some great cups of coffee.
Hi, I'm reviewing this Chefman cappuccino and espresso maker, and it also makes Americano. You can put any coffee in it, honestly, which I have. All right, so first you fill it up with water, which I already did, and you just slide it in there. Seriously, really easy. Next thing you do is you fill that up with your milk, and you put in your espresso, dampen it. You get the hang of this one. Just put that in like that. Flip it on because it is kind of sensitive. Put your cup in there. And if you don't want to send away for cups, you can always take out this tray and then it fits any mug. I'll hit double cappuccino. Don't forget to prime it first. Okay, that's pretty much it. It had a little bit left, so I just added a little bit more espresso because I just made a cup and I like mine a little bit weaker. It usually comes out a lot stronger in terms of the stream of the espresso. You just flip that up, take that out, and I will show you this in case you don't feel like buying other cups. And it just fits like that. That's pretty easy. You take that out, put that back. I'm going to show you this, which is the cups I bought. They have a life warranty for their glass, which is really nice, and the only place I've found it. Comes with 2 of these mugs that fit, and these 2 little spoons, which are really nice. So hopefully you can see that. Hopefully this helps. Again, it makes all kinds of coffee, not just espresso or cappuccino. It makes latte. It makes chocolate milk. It froths your milk independently if you want that. And I make a lot of Americanos, so I kind of use more of a weaker setting for mine. All right, thank you. Enjoy, and it's a really good deal, as well as the cups. All right, thanks. Bye.
Manual, creo. Ok, al parecer viene todo bien. Viene todo bien empaquetado, creo. Así que vamos a tratar de desempaquetar. Oh, es pesadita, sí. No es tan liviana, se ve la más livianita. Dale. ¿Dónde dejo esto para que se vea? A ver. Voy a tratar de voltearla. ¿No hay nada más dentro de la caja? No. Vale, viene bien empaquetada. Nada, pensé que venía mal empaquetada, pero no. Así que ahora... Hoja, ¿qué pasa aquí? Opa. A ver. Esa la wea. Eso. Vale, no, viene todo sellado, así. Vale.
Alright, this is my honest review on the Chefman espresso machine. I bought this machine March 10 and right now it completely stopped working. I don't know the electricity. I tried to turn it on this morning. It was just not working. Not only that, 2 months into the purchase, the frother, when I would put the coffee in the milk, it would come out and dirty all my counters. I guess that has something to do with this little piece right here. I don't know what happened. When I put it in the cleaning mode, also all the water came out. So to make the long story short, no, I do not recommend this machine. It was almost $200. So for that, I would expect it to last a little longer, and it didn't. So I would not recommend this machine.
Confused. So it's supposed to do its thing, but it is pouring water out of everywhere. From here, everywhere. Not sure why, but I followed all the directions. So I don't know what to do.
This is a great coffee machine, and it's easy makes cappuccino. This is a double cappuccino, this right here, and you can do also latte, single and double. You put milk in here, and in here you put the coffee, and then you can do espresso, single, double. You can clean it just pressing this button and adding water. So very easy to use, very good coffee. So I highly recommend this machine.
I have it unplugged to show you exactly what's wrong with it, so I'm going to plug it in now. And I'm going to turn it on. Just watch, I'm not even going to touch it. See, it touches latte. When it goes, it does the latte, but I didn't push the button. And it's not really frothing